What's up, Taurus? How y'all doing? How did March treat you? I hope everything went fine. I think my message to you guys was what? Like to keep an open mind or something like that. So let's see how that's working out for you, okay? This is going to be your general reading for the month of April. This is going to be good for Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising. If it doesn't resonate on this, this sign, and check out your others. Maybe it'll make more sense. Like I said, this is just a general energy or general pull just to see what energies are working around you for the month of April, okay? Oh! What's that about? What's going on? What's going on? It's like half the deck. Starting out. Okay. Six of Cups. Nostalgic energy, huh? Okay. Crossed by the Three of Pentacles. Then we've got the Seven of Swords. Right out. Page of Wands. Three of Cups. Four of Cups. Damn. Okay. Okay. Two popped out. Six of Pentacles. Eight of Cups. What is going on with y'all? This is general, but it's feeling kind of like love relationship stuff. Four of Wands. King of Pentacles as your outcome. And bottom of the deck, Seven of Pentacles. Okay, so okay. Let's just dissect this a bit. We've got two threes, two sixes, two fours. Page and a king. You have no major arcana. And yeah, I do see personality cards. I do this. Okay. Even though I'm not getting, I don't have a Two of Wands here or like a Two of Swords. I do feel like this is a lot about making a decision. Okay. The under the deck, bottom of the card energy is the Seven of Pentacles, which Seven of Pentacles is all about, reaping what you sow. So it's all about you guys planting seeds. And this month, it feels like a lot of trial and error of, okay, I'm going to do this and see how this goes. Oh, that didn't really play out right. Okay, let me try this. Like, I feel like you guys, this feels a bit scattered. Okay. So, yeah. There's something you're trying to build up, though, too, because even underneath the Seven of Pentacles, you have the Ten of Pentacles. right? Which is like happy wife, happy life, happy everything, happy relationships, happy money, happy travels, happy dog, happy mom, happy everybody, right? Um, and your outcome card, you do have the King of Pentacles, which is your energy, you getting back to your energy. Now, Mercury is in retrograde right now, and I do feel like that has a lot to do with some of this scattered energy. Um, and I say that too because I do feel like that has to do with a lot of the Six of Cups energy for you guys. So, Six of Cups starting out, this is a very nostalgic energy. It speaks of just, kind of reminiscing, going back in the day. Also speaks of family. Six is a very balanced number, is the most balanced number. There's a lot of love here, and this is a soulmate card in a lot of cases, right? Um, so I do feel like there's something or someone or some circumstance that you guys are kind of looking at longingly. Is that a word? I don't know if that's really a fish, but I feel like there's something that you guys are kind of, I want that old thing back about, right? Now, where it gets a little complicated is it's crossed by this Three of Pentacles. So Three of Pentacles is all about, first of all, Pentacles energy, that's your energy, that's Earth. So it's all about people coming together and kind of working together for a bigger cause. Now, if this is concerning your career, I do feel like for those of you who were it's touching that and resonating on that end, I do feel like this is a time that you guys are kind of going into, it's the start of the, it's the spring equinox. I really feel like it's a time where you guys are like kind of contemplating, right? About what it is that you love to do, what you want to do, what makes you feel young again, makes you feel good, like going back as far as like life purpose things, thinking what is going to make me happiest, what is going to make me most fulfilled, what are the things that I always enjoy doing, right? I feel like there's a lot of that, and you guys being open to you know getting it going and getting it started and putting it out there, and working with other people and reaching out for different resources or whatever. So if it is concerning money or career or projects, I do feel like it's like that. You guys are kind of thinking back, looking back, like, okay, well, what are the things that I feel really good about? What are the things that make me really happy? What are the things that are going to um, um, be good for me and my family, right? And how can I work these things? And what resources do I need to, reach out to? What people do I need to talk to? What steps do I need to take? It's good work. Three of Pentacles is good work. At this rate, it is going to be very successful work, right? Now, if it is love, because right, we've got the Pentacles, which is like, money, and then we've got the Cups, which is emotion. If it is love, I do feel like there are some of you who there's someone that you feel like you have a really strong soulmate connection with, but it's almost like there's another person in the way. And I say that too because we've got the 2 3s and we've got them right next to each other, and we've got this in the past. I am very rarely the person who's like sees a 3, anything's like, oh, third party, very rarely. But I'm feeling this strongly too because at the top of your read of what you're striving for, you've got the 7 of Swords. I feel like whatever it is, I almost feel like you're out there testing people. It's like whatever it is that you are doing, there are certain things that you're being sneaky about, right? Because you're trying to go back and secretly see, like, okay, like, did this work? Is this going to work for me? Is this really what I want? Is this, how is this person really acting, kind of thing? It's almost like you're putting people to the test. It's like you're using this moment to, yeah, kind of test people. It's like almost testing their loyalty. And I feel like you're finding satisfaction in it. It's like almost feel like something went on for too long, and you're just like, you know what, that's it. I'm just gonna see for myself. Especially if it's like a personal relationship thing, Because this Seven of Swords person is running away with something. He's running away with his thoughts. He's running away from information he's gathered, running away from with receipts, running away with secrets, right? So I feel like this is really a month where, and I don't feel it like in a malicious way, like you're being hella shady, but I do feel like this is a month where you are really looking at the relationships you have. You're looking at the connections that you're making. You're looking at the work that you're doing, and you're like almost secretly keeping a score. Like, okay, because you're trying to build right back up to this 10 of Pentacles energy, right? So it's like you're almost secretly keeping a score. Now, in your cop-out energy, you've got the Page of Wands. So cop-out, this is like what we're not striving for, right? Page of Wands is a really good card. It's, pages always pop up when we're on the cusp of new things. And the wand, it's like it's something that's new and passionate, and, it's something that it helps you express your creativity. But I feel like it's telling you not to strive for that because it's like you're missing information. It's like almost like the Seven of Swords, and this goes hand in hand. Only you would think that they would be flopped because this is what we would strive for, and this would be like the cop out, like don't be sneaky or whatever. But it's not in that way at all. Like I said, I don't feel like this is malicious. I feel like this is just like you guys, secretly keeping score, and not to necessarily throw it in someone's face later, but almost like. So you guys do things out of practicality and logic. So it's almost like you guys are doing it so that at the end of the day, like if something's not making sense, you have something to justify it. I hope that makes sense. Don't be so eager to. It's still a Page of Wands at the end of the day, but don't be so eager to just jump into things because I feel like you are missing facts. I really heavily feel like you're missing facts. There's something important, whether this is a work situation or a love situation. It's like there's a missing link here. Three of Cups in the past. Like I said, I heavily feel like this is love related, and I heavily feel like this could be like what you've been kind of tally up. It's like almost like if you're comparing two people and you're like, okay, but what do I like best about Becky? Like pros and cons. And then here's Sarah, pros and cons type thing, or something like that, right? Because I get the sense that if it is that you've been dealing with multiple people, this can no longer go on. It's like you're really trying to build your foundation, and you're trying to just like, okay, what is it? You know what I mean? So you've got the Four of Cups in the future, the near future. This is basically being dissatisfied with what is offered, right? Or just being kind of like about it. I feel, yeah, I do feel like you're going to be walking away from someone. I feel like you're going to come to your conclusion, but I feel like it's going to take time, probably in the 3rd, 4th week of April, if not later. Because I do feel like whoever is offering you this little cloudy cup, you're like, nah, I don't want that. This is beer and I drink whiskey or something. It's like you're almost realizing that this one person isn't your cup of tea, right? In your hopes and fears, you got the Six of Pentacles, which just speaks to balance and really that giving and taking, that, receiving and giving. I really feel like you guys are trying to find the balance within either your work situation or your love life, or even it could be with family. And again, it goes back to the Seven of Pentacles and the Seven of Swords, why I think you guys have really been trying to sow good seed and kind of see how it's working out for you. Also, how you've been kind of keeping a secret tally score to see if it's working out for you, right? So it's like you have the receipts of it. In your surroundings, you've got the Eight of Cups. Yeah, so someone's walking away. So this could be you or another person, but I definitely feel like there's a three. I feel like there was multiple people involved in a situation and someone's walking away. It could be either you or them. But it feels like someone's walking away and into new terrain. Because the Eight of Cups, we really don't know where he's walking. I do feel like you are probably getting this download around the time of the full moon. We just had the full moon in Libra. On the 31st of March. And I do feel like this has a lot to do with it because I'm really getting a lot of downloads with this moon image. And full moons are normally when we start to like really take action on the things we've been thinking. So all this contemplating, all this seed planting and stuff you've been doing, it's like eventually it's like I almost feel like even now you know what to do, but you're almost waiting for the right time. But again, I do feel like you guys are a sign that you like to be right and you're stubborn, which is good things though in this case. So it's like you guys are doing everything that you guys can to build the receipts to be like, well, see, I tried and you didn't do this, that, and the other. And see, I tried. I've been keeping this score. I've been paying attention unbeknownst to you, right? Because your mind frame right now, it's like you guys really want to build your foundation. You guys really want to build your foundation. You guys are really ready for all the things that you've been manifesting, hoping for, wishing for, praying for to come true. I feel like a lot of you guys are ready to get married. I feel like a lot of you guys are just really ready to build that happy home, whatever that means to you. Everyone's idea of a happy home and a happy life looks different, but I feel like you guys are just really ready for something stable. Whatever was going on in the past, like I feel like I almost get the sense like it was cool until it wasn't. You know what I mean? It just kind of came to a point where you're just like, you know what, I can't, or even someone else said they can't. Now this could be with love or career. You know, you could have been walking away from something that you loved, a job that you thought you loved. And it turns out, after all, like what was I doing here all this time? Did I love it, or was it just something that I was used to and it seemed easy and I was good at it, so I just went with it or whatever, I feel like you guys are really trying to like set up shop for what you want. And then to end the read, you've got the King of Pentacles, your energy, solid, money connected, wonderful man, family man. This is like a great husband. This is a great dad. This is a very involved person. He knows how to make money. He's very stable. He's very reliable. He's loyal. Like this is all the things that Taurus, I feel like you guys are working for. Just really getting back to your energy, right? And I do feel like it will take time. Like I said, I feel like this whole even walking away and stuff, I feel like this will be a little bit down the line, third, fourth week. Remember, we are in retrograde till the 15th. So I wouldn't be surprised if, any, big decisions aren't made. In fact, I would probably not make any big decisions till after the 15th, just to be sure. But it's like, you guys have a lot of little things going on, right? A lot of little things. Which you're eventually moving in the right direction. I just feel like it'll be a little hiccupy. I'm going to pull an advice card from Doreen Virtue, and then that will end the read for today. Dietary change. All right, well, hell, it's almost summertime. It's that time anyway. So improve your diet and your life will also improve. So, just kind of be mindful of what you're putting in your body. Be mindful that you're staying hydrated and, eating your fruits and your veggies and getting all your proper servings. If you're not, then I would suggest getting a vitamin because honestly, I mean, I'm no extreme health pusher, although I do like to be healthy. But I will say, whenever you do feel better, it's just better all around. I don't know. Whenever I'm eating better, or just trying to do better with my body health wise, I feel like I'm able to discern better. Could just be me. So you guys have got some good things coming up. It will be a little bit um, touch and go and feel like it, but I do feel like ultimately it's all for the best, and ultimately it's going to get you your foundation and more aligned with that King of Pentacles energy. So don't fret. In the middle of the month, if you're like, holy shit, and, you're going through this little, if it's a love triangle, it really feels like one to me. But because I do feel like you guys will be making the right decision for you and deciding what's going to be best for your future. Okay. So thanks, Taurus. You guys have a good one. I will see you in May, your season. Bye.